Assalamualaikum and hi, I'm Nozakira binti Zainuddin and I'll be the first presenter for my group, which is group number 4, to present our proposal titled Fun at Home with CC. So I would like to start the presentation with our project background. The targeted school for this project will be SMK Ampang Pecah, which is one of the school located at Hulu Langat district that was established on January 3, 2001. From our research, we had found that in 2009, this school had been selected to be in the government program named Pembestarian Sekolah along with another 15 schools in Malaysia. Moreover, this school had also been chosen to be the showcase school in rural area for the program. From another research also, we have found that this school goal is developing individual potential through quality education based on ICT capabilities. So focusing on the school goal as well as in line with the government effort, we saw a lot of space where we can contribute to generate the interest of the student in SMK Ampang Pecah towards STEM field. So this is our activity flowchart that represent the general tasks that we will perform throughout the project. So as soon as we are assigned with the project, we straight away do our first meeting and group discussion where we go through the application form to check the requirement that we need to prepare. And then we start to research about the school and also about the ideas for us to propose the 5 STEM module. Each of the members took part in the suggestion and finalization of ideas and then review the feasibility of the ideas with the targeted school. So let's say if we do not manage to reach an agreement or there's a problem regarding the feasibility of ideas with the targeted school, we will do another research to suggest a better idea, or else we can straight away assign the PIC for each of the module and start listing out the material and budget required, as well as start to plan of how to execute the module. So when all these tasks is complete, we will present our proposal, and based on the feedback that we will obtain later, we may need to do another research to modify the idea, or we can straight away finish up and submit the application form and start the preparation and testing of the module. So let's say if there is a problem found during the testing of the module, such as the module exceed the amount of time that is allocated or it is too short, we may do a little modification again and do the testing until there is no problem found, which also means that we are ready to execute the module at the targeted school. Next, this is our Gantt chart referring to the task distribution for the previous flowchart within the 14 weeks of project durations. So currently we are already in the task number 10, which is proposal presentation that occurred in week 6 of the project. So we will have our form or report submission on the week 7, and the rest of 7 weeks will be used for our module preparation and also module execution at the targeted school. To be in more detail, this is our milestone end date referring to the previous Gantt chart. First of all, due to MCO, there's a lot of modification that had been done towards the date for each of the tasks. We were first assigned with the project on 27 February, which is also the first day we do our group discussion and meeting. And then we were informed that 16 March to 26 April is considered as holiday due to MCO. However, we did use few of the weeks during the MCO to complete the tasks virtually, such as the task number 6, 7, 8, and 9. Other than that, due to MCO also, we are not sure regarding the date of when we execute our STEM module. But we expect that we may be able to execute the module after our mid-semester break. So we expect it to happen between 5th June to 3rd July, which is approximately around 5 weeks. So that's all from me, and I would like to pass to my friends to present in more detail about the module that we had prepared.
Hello, welcome to my module. Hello coding. Hello coding basically consists of two activities, which is coding combat and the second one is scratch.
The problem statement for Hello Coding is the first one is most of students are not aware of programming basic as the technology becomes increasingly part of everyday lives. So, in order to solve this, I create and I create a several objective, which is to develop programming skill for student. The second one is to familiarize the student with coding by playing games.
For the first activity, which is code combat, where to run, is basically an video games that provides students to learn a fundamental of programming. Students need to control their screen characters through the codes that been given.
As you can see, at the screen, there are characters that need to to get the diamond So in order for us to complete his mission, we need to control his movement through the coding. So I would like to choose the code. Okay, that's for my first activities.
For the second activity, which is Scratch, create your cat story, is basically a programming platform where students can code and share their interactive media such as story. Students can create a movie of a cat with the code that will be given in that platform. Okay, let's get started.
There is a cat that want us to control in order for us to create our cat. So I choose motion for move 10 steps. It can change the step. For example, I choose one, and then I can choose sound, and then if to make it easier, I want to compile. So I need to have a click button to complete my video. Okay, as a result, okay, that's all for my video. Thank you for watching.
Okay. A very good day to Prof. Aduwati. My name is Tak Zichuan and my metric number is 188390. So today I'm going to present about the STEM module. For my module is, as we can see here, how much you know about technology. So basically this module is for the with the problem statement of lack of knowledge about current technology and lack of understanding of the history of the development of technology. As we know, current students just know about the current technology like Facebook, but actually they don't know who is inventing or who is create Facebook. So by doing this module, we can let them know who is actually the one who create Facebook and hope them can appreciate the technology they using now. So the objective is to understand some basic story of technology, and then the second one is to understand the generations and development of technology, and the third one is to allow students make more sense of the current technology. So let's come to the methodology part. So basically Kahoot application is used to prepare questions, and then Google Meetings for a distant gaming. Since currently we are under MCO, so we may use Google Meeting instead of going to the class physically. So each students they need to have their own devices such as like laptops and then the phones, smartphones, for them to having this game. So now I will go for some demonstrations about the uh, conducting of game. So now going to the game created, and then now we play it, hosting the game. So basically this game will be conducted through the Google Meeting. So student need to use the Google Meeting to uh, connect to my uh, Google Meet, my room, so that they can view all of the questions. So now I will demonstrate it. Okay, so this is the room number. Okay, for now, if I'm the host, I will hosting these screens for them to answer the question. So now I'm creating I'm creating a players. So my name is start, and then now I will start the game. So first questions, how much you know about technology? For this one, who is the co-founder of Microsoft? These are questions, and then student, during these 30 seconds of time, they will need to answer it. uh, so I answer the correct question, the correct answer, so is Bill Gates. So at the end of the game, it will show the accumulating marks. So the faster the answer questions, so it will get the higher marks compared to those who need longer times to answer the questions. So basically this is the games uh, that how to conducting. So let's get back to the slide. So for this one, the expected outcome is like students able to understand the trend of technology, and then student able to know well the development technology until our current decade lah. So for the project impact, students can appreciate the technologies that use right now, as I mentioned in the early stage, and then the students may create or update more technology in the futures based on the current technologies. Yeah, so that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to Prof. Adwati. My name is Ain. So let's move to the third module. In my opinion, the exposure of computer security among society, especially students, is still not enough. So in this module, we're gonna introduce some basic knowledge of cryptography, which is one of the main part in computer security. Other than that, we want to bring some realistic view of cryptography in simplest way to the society or students so that they can easily understand and know how cryptography works. For, for the methodology of this module, first of all, we're going to have some ice-breaking session, and then we will move to the second activity, which called Welcome to Crypto World. In this activity, we will start to introduce the basic knowledge of cryptography, such as the definition, how crypto works, and the importance of cryptology. And after that, students or participants will be instructed and guided to break the code of encrypted message on every level. In this activity, I have set three levels to decrypt the message, which are easy, medium, and hard. is one of the hard level example for them to decrypt the message. They need to go through all level in this activity within time limit. The purpose of this activity, one of it is to show the different types of cipher. Cipher means the algorithm to encrypt and decrypt message. Okay. So from this activity, we want to see the ability of the participants or students encrypt and decrypt the messages using simple cipher method. And of course, we want them to relate these activities with real-life operation of cryptology, which is very important in real life. Okay, so the project impact of this activity, one of them, society should appreciate the importance of computer security, and they should they could imagine how they are engaged in computer science or computer security from straightforward view. And lastly, we want them to develop interest towards science, technology, engineering, and mathematics in a very young age. Okay, that's all from me. I'll pass to my friend.
Okay, so my name is Yuyazi, metric number 189402. So I'll start presenting my module, which is chatbot. So chatbot is a simple program coded in C# and that runs on Microsoft Visual Studio. It is a simple speaking bot. So the motivation behind this is that, in my own opinion, there's a lack of exposure of computer programming to, of course, the general public and even to kids. And even for myself, when I first get in touch with computer programming, it's like a whole new world of understanding. And secondly is there is underwhelming appreciation of speech recognition technologies because this function, in my opinion, is quite commonly found in everyday lives nowadays, and we just need something to point out to participants or maybe students that uh, these are the applications of speech recognition in your everyday lives, which brings to the second objective. It's right over here. And then, of course, the first one is to provide exposure of basic computer programming to all the participants. And lastly, to understand the fundamental concepts behind the chatbot design, because as I mentioned, it is a robot. Not exactly a robot, but it is a program that works on conversations. So I'll explain further. So the method is chatbot. Once it's being launched, it will say a few self-introductory sentences. So these sentences can be customized. And speaking of customizations, the chatbot works like this. It's quite straightforward. So they take in a voice command, which is the input, and it will provide and respond, which is the output. So if that voice command is associated with a specific function, let's say asking for a time, and chatbot will tell you, okay, uh, the time is something something something. So if it's other functions, let's say you want chatbot to turn on the volume of your computer, and it will respond with the preset messages first, then carry out the function. So all this voice command and the output response can be customized to anyone's liking. So you can say any kind of word will trigger any kind of response and action. So all these input and output that's going through chatbot will be displayed in a display form, which is this is an example. So the command line is tell the time, and what chatbot will respond is something like this. So let's say I want to watch YouTube, so I say launch YouTube, and the response will be coming right up, maker, which is me myself. And then after saying this, the browser will pop and goes into the YouTube. So let's say volume up, and then it will respond with increasing volume one moment, and then the volume will proceed to increase or maybe to decrease the volume. And so we'll say lowering the volume just a second, then it will lower the volume, and then another response say I have dialed down the volume. So this is basically it works on conversations, but it will only speak after being spoken to. So the expected outcome and the project impact, in my opinion, we want participant students to acknowledge the application of speech recognition technologies. So once they acknowledge these are around them, they will know to appreciate the technology. So the expected outcome will provide further, it's like an extension for the project impact. And then once we're going through this, I'm hoping you'll spark an interest in computer programming. Of course, I'm not very skillful in computer programming myself, but I find it interesting. Maybe the younger generations will too. And so if we spark an interest, in future, maybe these participants they're exposed, because or maybe they're exposed and they'll be interested, but in the end I'm hoping they'll delve more about the endless possibilities of computer programming. So with that, that is from me, chatbot. Thank you.
Hi everyone, so this is the last module that will be discussed in this project. So the last module name is imagination. So let's get started. So the very first thing in this module is that regarding to the problem statement. The problem statement here is that we are lack with the exposure and experience in optical illusion in some of the subjects in school. From the problem statement, we get the objectives. The objectives here is that we want to develop the site skill for the students in making this kind of optical illusion activities. And also, we wanted to familiarize the students with various approaches and techniques of animation technology. So let's move on to the activities. In this module, we have 3 different activities. The first one is the simple ice breaking that we are going to do after everyone is gathered. This simple ice breaking will be done in 15 and 20 minutes of getting to know each other. And next, the second activity is that the magic dice. How to play magic dice? Firstly, students need to have some A4 paper, glue or tape, scissor, pencil, ruler, stick and straw. So the first thing is that students need to sketch a 6 by 6 cm square as sketched in figure here. And then students need to cut the square plus the diagonal line shown here, and then they need to tape it together. And next, take a picture or video with a dark background to see the magic illusion made by the dice. Students can also play these games with their siblings or even their parents. The last activity is the water trick. So how to play water trick? Firstly, get ready with A4 paper, marker, transparent glass, and also water. So the first thing first, get ready with a piece of A4 paper and marker, then sketch 2 big arrows horizontally like this in vertical position and place it against the wall or any suitable place. Then fill in the transparent glass with water and observe the outcome by looking at the image. Students will see the arrow will be flipped due to the refraction of water. And using the same method as above, student can try to sketch different image and observe the outcome. So the light is actually refracted as it passes through the medium. The medium here is the water. So refraction causes the horizontal arrow to appear as it is reverse. The expected outcome from these activities that students will be able to interpret the information related to the subject learned, and also they will be able to implement the actual demonstration models individually at home. So the project impact of these home-based activities is that they will gain some self-confidence and social skill development, mainly on the online platform, and also they will be able to discover the occurrence of optical illusion and also the most famous optical illusion during the activities. The last one is regarding to the budget. Due to this is an online learning base, so budget is only required for material. We will not deduct the budget from the travel and transport part because it has been changed to online based activities. So basically the supplies and project material mainly is going to be used in module 5 only. Basically on the paper, glue, scissors, pencil, marker and ruler, and all will be in a total of 9 ringgit, and afraid not that the material that used in module 5 is very easy to find in home and do these activities. By that, I believe we are done with the project proposal presentation. Thank you. Bye.